Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I am your host, the amazing T Street. This one is quick, y'all, is to the point. Don't skip the process of leveling up. A few years ago, there was a song out by Sierra called Level Up, and it would tell us, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. I loved that song, and every time it would come on, I would get excited. And so I started to do some research. Y'all know that I try to prepare for y'all, so I'm bringing you some good stuff. What does it mean to level up? Leveling up means to increase something in order to remove a disparity. That's deep to me. To increase something in order to remove a disparity. So if there is something happening, good morning, Miss Brown. If there is something happening in your life and you want to remove the thing that's keeping you from the best of something else, you got to level up because it literally means to increase. So to go higher and level up, you got to do something different and go do something next level. That's what it means, doing something next level so that you can remove the disparity. The first thing you got to do is you got to leave the old level behind. Now, y'all know how we are. We are happy to move and to grow, but we be trying to hold on. We be like, I'm going to move to my next, but I'm bringing this thing with me. And sometimes, y'all, we trying to climb a ladder and we need both hands, but one of our hands is dragging the suitcase behind us with the other hand. So we having a hard time climbing up the ladder because we need both hands to latch on to the next level that we're going to. So let go of the things that are behind you because you can't climb with your hands full from the past. Sometimes the hardest part of leveling up is leaving behind what you used to be because it's the comfortable thing in us that we know. So it's really hard. I'm guilty. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm moving to my next, but I'm gonna bring this Snicker with me. I'm moving to my next, but I'm bringing my tea with me. I'm moving to. You cannot climb the ladder with one hand holding on to your suitcase or your baggage from the past. That's the first thing you got to know if you're going to level up. The next thing, you got to learn the lessons of the current level. Y'all, when I'm stuck in a level, I always ask God, Lord, what am I supposed to learn in this lesson? Because I don't want this long for long. I want to move beyond this. And so while I'm stuck in whatever level I'm on, you cannot skip that process. Every level of your life has lessons that prepare you for the next. Real talk. I'm someday going to do the talk about the TED Talk, but I will say to you that the TED Talk is the hardest thing I have ever done. It was a process that wrecked me. Um, I'm still doing some mental recovery from the process itself, but it was a necessary process. And when I got done on Saturday, I came home to spend some time alone. I unplugged, unwinded. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't call nobody. I didn't do anything that wasn't about me. And I spent some time with God. And I was just allowing God to download things for me. And I was writing out all of the things that I believe that God was sharing with me about the process so that I didn't miss anything when I get ready to go back and digest it all. I wanted to download it first and then digest it. I had some lessons that I needed to learn at the level that I was in order for me to go to the level that God has prepared for me. And it was in that last process of that TED experience that I learned some really hard lessons about tea. I learned that I always thought that I had grit, but grit isn't about just persevering, it's persevering and being passionate about it over long periods of time. The reason so many people faint is because sometimes the process is longer than we desire. And so I have to learn to be a little bit more patient, both with myself, but also with the process of time. So, whatever you do, learn the lessons of the current level. So, the lessons that I learned in this last level absolutely was preparation for the next. And finally, lean into the next level by faith. We don't always see what's ahead. We can't always see what's around the corner. And the unfortunate part and the fortunate part is when we are ready for the next, we don't always have the whole blueprint. I don't have the full blueprint of my next, but I know the architect who does. And so, in the season of leveling up, you have to be prepared to surrender what you know to what God knows. So, you got to lean into your next level by faith. You got to take the step, sometimes uncertain. And quite frankly, it's in the uncertainty that's the place where faith grows. Move forward with confidence that God, He already went before you. He already dropped the breadcrumbs in the woods that we think is the woods. If we look down, or in this case, we look up, we can see the blueprint. We don't have to see it all. I don't have to see the end to know that God has an expected end, because I believe it was Jeremiah 29:11 who said, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and an expected future. Oh, so that even if I don't know it, He knew it and He expected it for me. So I came to tell somebody today, it's time to level up, because the level that you're at is now the end of where God intends you to be. I remember I met a young woman during COVID. I went to speak at her place of employment, and I saw something when I was carrying her on my back, and I was doing an illustration, and I had her on my back, and I was going up and down, and the Holy Spirit showed me something about this kid. And I said to her, she's young. I call her a kid, but she's not. She's a grown woman with kids. And I said to her, why are you here at this place? There's so much more in you, and this place can't grow you. And a couple of years later, she went to work for the Ohio State University, and now she's leading a powerful ministry that's bringing young people, young 18 to 30, to God. And so you got to be ready to level up. And she couldn't stay at the level she had been in order to accomplish the things that God had for her. So, yeah, it's a scary thing, but all you got to do is leave the old level behind, learn the lessons of the current level where you are, and lean into the next level by faith. And I promise you, God's got a plan for you. He's the architect. All you got to do is walk out the plan. I'm the amazing T Street. There's nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So whatever you do, have an amazing day and walk it out.